Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. It's me Anil, and today I came up with a new topic. Usually we use JavaScript alert function in our project like for displaying some message or anything else, okay? But today I'm going to show you how we can use an sweet alert instead of normal alert, okay? So how we can do it, so let's see it. First of all you need to create a any project, okay? Then just right click on it and add some page, web form page. I'm using here web form page, new item, add. So let's take here button tag, button control, go to toolbox, just drag and drop. Then normal alert, okay? And okay, uh, let's create an event for this button click event, that is on click event. Here can see the event has been generated here. Let's write the normal JavaScript alert function on the button click event, okay? JavaScript response dot write. So in the inside the script tag we'll use the JavaScript alert function, okay? In that we'll give the value for displaying, okay? Let's say hello, okay? So it will display hello message on the button click event of this btn one, okay? Button one. So let's run and see. Let's click on this button and see this alert pop-up has been came here and displaying the message hello. So it's a normal alert button. We can use a sweet alert instead of this alert, okay? So let's see how we can use it. First let's visit their official website, okay? Search here sweet alert, enter this one, second one, that is sweet alert, okay? Open it. Can see here the first one, the installation part. You can install it by npm, okay? You can use directly cdn link here. So I will be displaying first by using this cdn link, then we'll install it in our project as well, okay? So first use this cdn link. We need to stop it. Let's copy this, paste it here. Let's create an event for this second button click event, save it. let's see the documentation part here. How we can use it. It's a function name swell, and in that we can display the our message. Okay, so can preview here hello world, then title and text will look like this. And here the main thing here, the this one for using this with alert, it consists of four types, like for displaying message for warning, error, success, and info. These four things we can display in this sweet alert. Okay, let's this first one here given is that is for success. Let's click on here. It will look like this way. Can use it like this way, like giving the title here, then text, the message, and the icon means how it will looks like. If it's success, then it will look like this way, or if it's error, it will give us an icon of cross in red color. Okay, like that way the icon change depending upon this what we were using here, like error, success, info, and warning. Okay, these four things we can use in this sweet alert. Okay, so let's see how we can use it in our project. Like I said, first I'm going to use this CDL link for it. I have taken here one button and created the button click event, and let's see the code here for writing that. So we can use here like for writing the JavaScript here. So we can use code here, client script, dot register client script block. That is first one. Enter. So in this function we'll use first one, the first one type. You can see it takes the type, then string, that is a key that is of type string, then script which is type string. Okay, so it's take three parameter here. Okay, so let's give the type first. So for the type we can use here this dot get type. So it's a function, it will get the type of it. Okay, comma, then the second parameter, that is key. Okay, this one is an override for this function. Okay, register client script dog, it's an override. So it has two override, you can see here. So we are using the second one. Okay, and the first parameter it takes like that is type, and the second one is take key. So it's a of string, it's of string type. So we can use here anything key name here, like I am using anything k, whatever you want to use here, you can give it any name for the key part. And the third parameter here, it takes script. Okay, the actual script that we want to use, like that has been we can see the example has been shown in the website here. Like you can see swell hello world, it will display like that way. Okay, okay, so we'll use this this example. Okay, so first here the method name is here swell. Okay, so we'll use here that method here. So it's of type string, can see here, comma, can see it's type of string. So so we'll take here inside this string within the double quotes. Okay, so the first, that is the swell, that is the function name here. Okay, then inside that we need to take first that is the title. So let's take a single quote here. So the first one, that is here, good job. So we'll copy this and paste it here. The second one after that, comma, second one is you click the button, copy it, that is text part, okay, comma. The third part, that is icon, okay, copy it, paste it, okay. Okay, we need to put inside this single quote, so add here single quotes as well as here also, okay. After that we need to pass the third parameter, comma, that takes a boolean value here, okay. Here second one, we are using the second override method here, like it's take boolean value, so we need to pass here true, okay. Save it. Let's run it. Okay, let's change here the button text. For the second button, we'll add here sweet. Save it, refresh it. Now let's press on sweet alert. Can see it has been added. Good job. You click the button. Okay, so the first one, that is here, can see the main title, then the text, that is the description message here, and the icon on the top, that is tick mark or check marks is there inside the circle, okay. That is the icon part. So these three parameters it takes inside this swell function, that is sweet alert function, okay. So it's for success. Like that we can add for all four, like one we have done for the success, the other three, that is the error, warning and error, oh sorry, info, okay. So we can add there, okay. Let's see that one also. Let's copy it, paste, the first one, that is sweet alert, success we have seen, right? So let's add success here, then we'll see here for the info, warning, then error. Now let's stop it. Let's create the button click event for this, the third button, then fourth one, fifth one. Save it. Now here let's copy this code, paste it here. Now let's change the type of this message displaying, like for info, and here for warning, and the last one for error, okay. You can see here we have only did four types: warning, error, success and info. So we have already seen the success one. Now we going to see info, error and warning, okay. Let's change the title here, like instead of here good job, will display information. For the info part, you click info button, you click warning button, and you click error button. So we'll display here the title, warning, okay, and here for the last one, error, okay. Let's save it and run it. So we have already seen this success one. Now let's see info one. Okay, it will look like this. Then warning, error. Okay, so we have seen the normal alert message, then our sweet alert, success, info, warning, error. This all four types we have seen. So here first, the first time we have used here CDN link of the sweet alert. Now we're going to use the download version, like it will going to download in our project, and we're going to link that file in our project. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So first of all, let's comment this part, CDN link, control KC, so it will comment it out. Now just right click on your project name, then go to manage NuGet packages, go to browse and search for sweet alert base. Sweet, can see this one, sweet alert dot base. Okay, so we'll use this one, sorry, this one, sweet alert base, that is the second one. Okay, the latest stable version here is 1.13. Okay, let's install it. Okay, so here you can see installing here. Now it's installed. Now you can see here there is two new folder, that is script, then style. In script, that is in script there is two file, JavaScript file, sweet alert dev and sweet alert, that is minified JS file. Okay, and in style you can see this one CSS file is there for the sweet alert. So let's close this and let's drag and drop this first one CSS file inside the head part. Enter, and then let's take JavaScript file for the CS sweet alert. Okay, save it, and now let's run and see. So let's check it. So it's working fine for the offline also. You can see here. So these are the two ways that we can use. One, the first one is by using the CDN link, and the second one by using the offline file links. Okay, so that's it in this video. So we'll meet in the next video with a new thing. Okay, till then bye, take care, thank you for watching.